We don't, though, right? The recovery community and the families impacted coming together, we don't have no red flags because nobody's going to stop the pain of losing somebody from stopping us going and making a change, right? So we use the word overdose. We need to start changing how we speak about this because the word overdose means an excessive use of drugs. When I think of an overdose, I think of someone like myself that was a heroin addict that used too much heroin. A lot of the family members here, you know, Ashley, Andrea's daughter, Steve, half a pill. That's not an overdose. That's a poisoning, right? So when we say overdose, I think we're giving the wrong misconception to society and these kids that want to try one pill. Who's going to think they're going to overdose on one pill? But if you let them know it's a poison, maybe we can start spreading the awareness and the prevention a little bit better because it's disturbing when COVID came out. Within 3 days, we knew hand sanitizer, mask, and gloves. Fentanyl's out 7 years, and yet you can still walk to somebody on the street and them not know what it is. Our best weapon against the weapon of mass destruction is what's here right now. This is the best weapon. We need to start talking about it. We need to start spreading the awareness about it because doesn't seem like it's going anywhere, right? And since it's not going anywhere, I best believe all the families impacted, you guys ain't going nowhere neither, right? So I'm a man of God, I'm a man of Jesus. The way we win this is with love. We don't come back that the savages that are bringing this stuff into the country, we're not going to come at them with violence because then we're no better than them, right? What's happening here right now is love, the community, because I would love to be a universal language. Unfortunately, in the world that we live in, pain is the universal language, right? My concept of death, my parents never got to see this version of their child. You know, I travel with Andrea, and by the goods of God's grace, we get to speak to kids, we get to go to doors other people don't. But what I understand with death is every time I cry and every time I feel that pain, the people that are not with me no more come back to life. So that love through those tears and that love through that pain is what keeps me going. Is it hard to deal with? 100%. But our purpose is in our pain. Everybody that's here right now that's going through pain, your purpose is in that pain. Because your child, your loved one might not exist in the physical form, but best believe their spirit is walking amongst us every single day. Because how else would we still be able to move forward with the losing of a loved one? Right? So our purpose is in our pain. And we can use that pain to get wiser. We can use that pain to spread awareness and prevention. You know how many lives your loved one will save? Your loved one is choosing you to move on through them because I celebrate my family members. I do not mourn them. I celebrate them by how I live my life today. I wake up and I try to inspire someone. I ask God for the opportunity to empower somebody with that pain because unconditional love comes through pain, that empathy, right? So if I could give any message today, use that pain to keep pushing you forward. Please don't make that pain make you regress and not want to do something with your life because we will see all our loved ones again one day. And when we see them, they will have the biggest smile on their face because we didn't give up in their memory, right? Because fentanyl right now, the only reason it's being spoke about is because of the families impacted, because of that pain. That's why it's being spoken about because they don't mess with parents' kids. Just don't do it. You guys will not give up. Days you don't want to give up, your child and your loved one will get you out of that bed. So like Andrea said, the recovery community, if you guys don't work with us, please start working with us. We have a lived experience of living in that darkness and then finding a way out of that darkness. We speak a language where these kids will understand, right? We know what it's like to be there. We know the thoughts. We know the actions. I didn't listen to my parents and they were heroin addicts and they called the shots. They said this was going to happen, that was going to happen, and this was going to happen. I still didn't listen to them because they were my parents. Please, if you guys want to get involved with any of the recovery community in Inland Empire, please come and see me because we are that secret weapon. If we're not picking up the drug, if we're not using the drug, we're not robbing the drug, and we're not stealing for the drug, the demand of the drug goes down, right? So just to let you know, my community is sick and tired of parents burying their kids. Kids burying their parents, friends burying friends, brothers burying their sisters, and sisters burying their brothers. Please use us, get to know us. We want to help you. When we become one voice, we become the population. The people that ain't making change, they're going to have to get their asses out of the seat because we're coming for those seats. So don't give up. Please come and say hello to us. If you lost a loved one, I'd love to hear the story if you're sharing me. And thank you for the opportunity for letting me speak today.